Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today I wanted to just show you a little bit of money saving tips here in Canada. How you can save up a lot of money by doing things right, and that's how you can save and you can have more money by spending less. Simple example. You went to a mechanic and you said, my backlight went off. I need to fix it. There's like a beacon light. And mechanic says, no problem. It's gonna take you $50 to fix that. No problem. You see this? Just to give you an idea, this one is a tiny bulb. You can buy this bulb for about $1.50 plus tax. And this is all you need, almost 50 times cheaper than paying a mechanic. It's very easy to remove the backlight. It's really easy to install it. You just need a couple of tools that you probably already have. If you live somewhere here in Canada, you probably got some tools. You can just Google how to put this into your car, your model, your year of the car, and there will be a dude, a mechanic, showing you how to do that. It's pretty easy, and it's going to save you like 50 times the money that you were going to spend for a mechanic, where you can just get this, and that's it. I just decided to make a video in a vlog style. Just go in here to Walmart. I want to tell you guys lots of money saving tips I can give you about Canada. For example, home renovations or simple repairs. Like, there is a kind of mentality here of Canadians have is, changing the entire damn thing. Like, I went to a car dealership, I needed to change one piece of plastic, tiny piece of plastic came off. I already fixed it up. I don't want to break my car to show you what really came off, but really, it just needed a little bit of a touch-up. They told me they can change the entire console, and they told me it's going to cost me about $550 for that piece of plastic, even though there is nothing wrong. They said they will change the entire thing, and $550 is just for the parts, plus about $250 for labor. And I said, I can open it with the screwdriver, I can open it with the pocket knife, I can disassemble the entire car. I really disassembled the entire car with the pocket knife, like tiny like a Swiss knife, and showed them which part I needed. And yeah, being Ukrainian, being an immigrant, I just went and I fixed it myself with the super glue, and that's it. Works for past 1 year, no problem. Any one of you into fishing, guys? By the way, in Canada you need a license for that. That's like crazy. You just have to go to co-op and buy the fishing license. I haven't done fishing for quite some time, but it's never too late to get back into it. But my wife, she won't let me kill the fish after fishing, and there's no point of catching it if you don't eat it, really. Another story I want to tell you, I went to a car dealership because there was a lady who bashed my car with her door, and she just destroyed the mirror. And really, there was like a little piece of plastic that needed to be replaced, because that's the only thing that got cracked and destroyed. But the mirror consists of, on my car, out of 3 parts: the base of the mirror, the top plastic, and the bottom plastic. So I just needed the bottom plastic. Guess what? I went to a dealership and they said, yeah, we'll get you the mirror. I said, I just need the plastic. They said they don't sell the plastic separately. Well, the mirror costs, they said, 700 Canadian dollars. I went to Amazon and I found the same mirror that you can get for $100 for the left side, and I think $150 for the right side. Really, for $700 you can buy 4 mirrors instead of 1 mirror. You just have to know where to search. It's crazy, guys, how life can be expensive in Canada if you don't use your head. Really, I went to Amazon, and instead of buying the entire mirror for $100, I just found a Chinese plastic. People in China, they make everything, including coronavirus. That's a joke, okay? It's a joke, and no offense. It was a joke, bad joke, Ukrainian style, black humor, dark humor. Okay, everything I say is bad. I have to be really careful with what I say. I just found a Buddha hiding here. Check this out. There is a Buddha. Hey Buddha, what's up? Why are you hiding there, man? You have to be like in front, so I can be in balance. From Amazon, I got it for $20, and that's it. I fixed the mirror, $700 saved. And that's how you save money here in Canada. Something breaks down, to get a technician to your house, to assess what's going on. Really, you can troubleshoot anything by just using your YouTube. Go to YouTube, check out if something is the furnace. Say, furnace not working. You don't know what furnace you have, look at it, it just says the model of the furnace. Put it into YouTube, you'll find things out. Currently, I talked a lot about cars, about house, but that's like a biggest expense, like really. Seriously guys, check this out. Batteries. You go to a dealership, might be $200. You go to Costco, you can get for $100. And also, if it goes back within 2 years, there's like a warranty. If it's within a certain amount of time, they will give you a new battery totally. There's like lots and lots of ways to save money. You can buy things on sales. It saves $6 right now for the windshield wipers. You know, like, I'm sometimes really surprised by how much people waste money living in Canada, how much people they just have no value for the money. People do not cook at home. People go and eat only from the outside. People do not do any kind of work with their hands. Like, see my hands are covered. See white thing? That's silicone. I was silicone in the bathtub. You know what happened? Yesterday, my wife was taking a shower, and then I went down in the basement and in the mechanical room, and there was like raining with water. Basically, guess who fixed it? Myself. My wife was saying, let's call a plumber. Plumber charges about $150 just to come out, plus labor, plus materials. It would be like $250 bill probably to get it all done. And you know, it cost me $5 to get silicone. I'm lying to you right now. I think I paid about $7 and already had a silicone gun, the caulking gun. That's it. I went for $7. I fixed it myself. See guys, I'm just here. I'm buying some spray paint because I want to paint one of the vents at home. They need to be painted because it's ugly golden color, and my wife needs black. But we went to a store and they said that we have to make a custom made one, and it's going to cost us probably closer to $100. So because the one we have, it's no longer in production. And basically what I'm saying is, guys, there is a million ways to save money in this country. Million of ways. And majority of cases where people are saying they don't have enough is because they have wrong spending habits. They don't watch what they buy. They don't watch how much they spend. I'm a little bit like that, but I really like saving. Like, I get emotional pleasure for finding a way to get the best result with the minimum spending. Yesterday I have installed a storm door, a really expensive one, a beautiful one, of the best models you can get. And I only paid the cost of the door. Plus I paid less than the cost because I have a friend who has a contractor's card, so I get 15% discount because of that card. So I save 15% on that. I bought the door and I went to install it. People would usually charge, let me guess, I think people would charge maybe $300-400 to install, because you had to cut out the deadbolt, you had to install it, lots of work. I did myself. It took me one evening. I had to go and buy extra materials. I had to build basically a frame, but I just had to follow the instructions that came with the door. And I needed a drill set that I already had. All I'm saying is, if you have a drill set, if you have some tools, you save tons of money here in Canada. And the manuals, everything's pretty simple. And if you know how to do something, you can always check on YouTube. And I'll tell you, I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. Let me show you a picture. As you can see, one side of the wood there, it's not painted because right now it's simply too cold and the paint is going to freeze. So I have to wait until the end of the winter until I can paint that side of the door white, but otherwise the door is done. For example, today, guys, I'm going to cook some sikh kebab, and I got some lamb and I got some ground beef for tacos. I really started cooking more for myself. Like, I can go and buy it in the restaurant. First of all, it's not going to be as good, or even if it's going to be that good, it's going to be like $10 for like two, my finger size like that meat. But really, if I cook it myself, it's going to be $10 and I can have like the entire, like 1 kg of it. Guys, it's not about what you should not buy and you should buy. It's about your spending habits. Like, you can buy stuff made, you can get everything ready for yourself, but at the same time, if you don't get any value for the money that you have, then you end up not having money. And that's where people say, well, I live in Canada, I make this much of money and I have nothing left. Well, how do you spend? Do you even cook? Lots of Canadians don't even cook. Do you take care of your expenses? Or do you just call some installer to come and assess the property and do repairs? Do you just save money for someone to do it for you? Or can you do it yourself? The more you can do by yourself, the more money you save. Yes, you can get some amazing stuff on the clearance section. You can save on food. You can buy same kind of stuff if you shop smart, same kind of clothes for literally 1/3 of the price. You can have the food for 1/3 or 1/5 of the price. You can save on renovations, like as I told you, 50 times by doing it yourself. And I know some people would say right now, they'll be like, Igor, but how about the money that you spend by doing the work yourself instead of spending that time with the family? And I'll tell you this. For example, you're making $5,000 a month. That's pretty good income. You know, people do that in Canada. But if it's after taxes, then you're doing pretty good. If it's before taxes, then you're doing all right. But if you're making less, even less than that a month, or let's say you make $1,000 bi-weekly. Let's say you're making that kind of amount. You know, to renovate your kitchen, it can cost you $15,000. To change your windows, $5,000. You know, like a door, it's really expensive. All I'm saying is that, yes, you spend more time with your family, but believe me when I say it's sometimes better to spend that time with the family on a vacation in a different country, or have a better life, or have better savings for your education, for your retirement, or for investment purposes to make more money and be independent from your employer in future, than paying it to somebody else to come and do the work for you just so you can have 5 minutes of extra time, just so you can have like a day or a two with your family instead of you doing that work by yourself. And if it costs you $5,000, how much money are you really making? If you're making $1,000 bi-weekly, it means you're making $500 a week, which means is in 5-7 days in a week you made $500, and you're just going to go and give it away, $5,000 for a person to come and do it to you for half a day of his work. And I know what you're about to say. Hey Igor, I could have spent that time with the family. It's better to pay someone. And I'll tell you this. For example, if you are making closer to like $1,000 bi-weekly, which means $500 a week, in 7 days, like 5 working days, right? So let's say it takes you 2 days to do something that you can do, or you can pay $3,000 or $5,000 for somebody else to do that for you. How long is it going to take you to get that $5,000 back? How many hours at work do you have to spend away from your family to get that money? You know, saving this kind of money, like, you know, if you're making $1,000 bi-weekly, it's going to really like $2,000 a month, right, after taxes. So when you pay something $5,000 after tax, it's really, you're working like 3 months, you know, like 3 months for free almost, you know, without anything. And with the expenses, it might take you half a year, might take you a year of savings. So you're working real hard every single day, and just because you don't want to spend, you know, a few days out of your life doing something that might be heavy, difficult, that you might not know how to do that, and with YouTube you can actually go and look everything up. You can save up a lot of money. It can be a vacation for your family to go to a different country, weeks of memorable moments, just you and your family, if you do it yourself. I'm not a construction person, I'm not a chef, I'm just a regular person like yourself. I'm not even that strong in, you know, like in editing or videos or anything. All I'm saying is that you just have to keep on doing something. If you're really bad at it, there's always another way to save money. All I'm saying is that with the same kind of income, you can have a totally different life from everybody else by doing some things in a different way from everyone else. Everyone else is stuck doing it one way, not giving value for the money, for the savings, for their time. If you give value to your money, for your savings, for your family, you can have a really good life here in Canada. Cannot imagine such a huge company closing their store 60 to 90% off. Looks like a deal for me, guys. I'm gonna go buy some stuff. Check this out. It used to be $62, $63. Now you pay $5 a piece. It's crazy. I get wood 50 cents a piece. It's crazy. It's really cheap prices. And I exactly need this wood because I want to build a frame for the paintings that we purchased in the Dominican Republic. And by the way, the frames are usually like, that would probably cost $50 or $100 in Michaels to make them, and you just need a saw and basically And at Ryltsev, you can get the painting stretched on it by yourself. And even on the wood here, like $17. Like seriously, you save tons of money, guys. That's what I'm saying, saving a lot of money. You just have to go to the right places at the right time. That's where you get like closing sale right now in Meadows. Check this out. It was $154, you pay $5 for a pillar like this. That's crazy, that's a bargain. $41, $4. I'm taking it. Oh guys, this is crazy, like it's crazy. I saved so much of money by going into this store. It's crazy, guys. Like really, everything is 90% off. Not much stuff is left, but still it's something. Guys, I want to find out your opinion on saving money. How do you do it here in Canada or in your home country? If you agree with me that you have to shop smart instead of shopping anyhow, guys, leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.